You know that video I did a couple of weeks ago where it had stuff in it from Lily Silk and Reese and things like that? And I was just basically trying things on with different designer handbags. Well, I thought that I would do another similar video because so many of you said to me, we love this, we want more. So, you know, I'm gonna do one for you. Everything is from Shein. And I do buy from this brand every so often because everything on there is quite stylish, but it's also very cheap. So here is a whole bunch of things that I've bought and we're gonna try them on. This I'm looking at there, it looks like a total rag, doesn't it? Sometimes with Shein, you buy things and it looks god awful on the hanger and it looks amazing on. Other times you buy it looks god awful on the hanger and it looks just as hideous worn, but we'll soon find out. So I've got this, which is like a slim top. Then I have this knit jumper, which I've already got in grey from there, had it for 2 years. Washes a dream, I can tell you, because it's not real wool. Looks like it, but it's not. Then I have this, which is kind of like got a bow thing at the top. I'm already thinking though, I ordered something like that quite similar the other day from Lily Silk, so I don't know if I'll keep that. Then you've got this here, which is like a shirt. Then this, quite like this. This is kind of polka dot type thing with just like some pearls around the collar. And then finally, we have this, which is another knit jumper. So let's get on with it, shall we? Oh yeah, and what else? I also bought these items, which are, these are just hair ties. So that looks a bit like the Van Cleef clover thing, doesn't it? And then there's a star one, and they're just hair elastics, but I thought they looked quite nice, and they were like, I want to say £2, could be so wrong. Anyway, yeah, and you get a set of 3. So that is the grand total of everything. Now we will commence. Okay, here we go with the first. I'm gonna use 2 different bags to style everything with, because when I was looking, I feel like everything I've got is what I mean. One of the 2 could work really well, and also this I bought last year, and it was limited edition at the time on Louisa Via Roma, and I had loads of you saying, where'd you get it? Because you couldn't. I even had a lady come up to me in Harrods saying to me, I've just been into Valentino and they don't have that bag, where'd you get it? And I've noticed, I don't know if it's the exact same colour, I think it is, but it's back on Louisa Via Roma again this summer, and there's also a champagne gold colour. So I thought, why not? I'll include it. Then the other option I've got is this, which is the Louis Vuitton My Lock Me. So we're going to work with these 2. First of all, I'm quite impressed by the length of this top because I am long-waisted, and normally all tops are really short on me, but this is nice. This is a good length. Sleeves are also quite nice. I like that they're slightly longer. It's got tiny puff shoulders and it's got on it pearl details, but they're not on the back. The pearls are only on the front. I'm gonna put the prices in as well because I cannot remember what I paid, but when I tell you this stuff's cheap, it is really cheap, and you can get things on there that are, you look at it and it's so on trend. It's not even, I wouldn't even say that they do things that look like they've ripped off brands. It's not that. It's just that they come out with things that are unique, and they're not like the kind of thing you go into Topshop and find and everyone else is in it, and I quite like them for that. Let me know, yes or no. Here we go. This is the next. I actually think this is the back, but I've chosen to wear it this way round because I quite like that there's just like a V there. See, this is quite a nice material, isn't it? These, sorry, are we in focus? These are all, these kind of string things are made out of a velvet, and on the end they've got a silver metal bobble thing. here is slightly sheer, and what I like is that this bit of the shirt, the actual body, that is lined. So you don't see your underwear through it, but you still see some skin through there. I'm actually going to put it with this again. With the black stuff, I like to wear, when I'm wearing all black, I like to wear a bag or accessories that are really bright and uplifting. Because for example, if I were to put a black bag with this, I feel that it would get a bit lost with all of the black, because I'm even wearing black shoes at the moment, whereas something like that just breaks it up a bit. I think black is great, but it can also be sometimes unflattering, I feel like, on me anyway. Whereas if I wear a bright colour near my face, I feel like it looks more flattering. And it's elasticated round here, which is actually quite nice, because I'm moving round and it's not shifting up, it's not moving at all. So you don't have to spend a fortune. So the bag, the trousers and the shoes are all from Louisa the Aroma. The top is very inexpensive, but the whole thing works together. This I definitely know I'm keeping. This I like. Now for the next, and this is really nice, but I already know I'm not going to keep it, because I bought pretty much the exact same top from Lily Silk last week, and I bought this totally forgetting that I'd already bought basically the same thing. This is really nice, and there's nothing wrong with it, and if I didn't have the Lily Silk one, then I would probably keep this, but I'm only gonna send it back because the Lily Silk one is made of silk, and it feels like a better quality. But if you like reds, and if you like darker toned reds, because I think this is looking lighter on the camera than it really is, then this is quite nice. It's quite sweet looking. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, do I want to keep it? Ooh. Oh, I don't know. Let me adjust you. What do you think? Where's the mirror? Here it is. Oh, hang on. I remember how this is meant to go. So this, on the picture, this bit was tied up. And then this one was also tied up. I know I'm wearing totally the wrong bra for this. I've just realised. Please excuse me for that. Yeah, so it's got two bows on it. What's going on with this one? Come on now. I would personally tuck this in, would I? Yes, I probably would. And I'm gonna put this bag with it again. Let's see what the sleeves have also got this like tiny puff on them. I'm just going to show you the material close up quick so that you can see that. It's actually quite a sweet shirt, isn't it? It's simple, but at the same time it's got all of this going on. I really like the way that they've got the black with the pink as well. I think that looks quite nice, like soft at the same time as being a bit, not edgy, because it's not edgy, is it? But, oh, you know what I mean. Let's move on to the next, shall we? Another one that I am pleasantly surprised about. I honestly, whenever I do these types of videos, it is exactly, I feel like you're in the room with me. Have you ever done that thing, you know, when you have like a friend over and you've just been shopping and you just try stuff on together and you're like, what do you think? Yes or no? That's exactly how these feel. Anyway, this has got oversized puff shoulders, as you can see, and it's like a pale pinky colour. I think this is quite nice, and I would just put it again with this plain black bag. The collar, it zips up at the back and the collar on it is just like that. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, in terms of sizing, whenever I do Shein videos, I have a lot of you asking, what size do you tend to buy? And there is really no point in me telling you what size I buy, because on Shein, do not pay any attention to extra small, small, medium, XXL. Like, don't pay any attention to it, because I don't. I buy the clothes based on the measurements that they give for each size, and I find that their measurements are normally pretty accurate. So for example, I have bought tops off there that have been XXX, extra small, but I've also bought tops on there that have been, according to their size chart, a UK 20, but they haven't been. So I'm not going to tell you, I can't even remember anyway, but there's no point in me telling you individual sizes that I order, because I just order based on, I go on my bust size. So as long I feel as it fits around the bust, then I'll just go with that. And sometimes I've bought things from there where it's fitted on the bust, but then the fit overall has not been particularly good, so I've sent it back. But my piece of advice would be, if you are going to buy on there and you're wondering about the size, literally if you hover over where it's got the size, go and look at an item, then it's got all the sizes, and if you hover over the size, it comes up with the actual measurements for that size for that garment, and then just go based on that. And you might find you've got stuff in your shopping cart that's like a small, then an extra large, then a medium. You'll have like a mix in there, I would say, but that's what I do. And then the final top is this. Do you remember earlier I was saying that I already have this in a grey colour that I wore a couple of videos back, I think, maybe about a month ago, and I saw it on the website in this colour, and I do really like it. The grey one that I've got the same in that it's got pearl beading on it, and also this goes round onto the back. It's pretty well made, I've got to say. It's not real wool or anything. This is like a synthetic type material. You know, for the price, you can't really complain, can you? It's kind of, you know what this is like? It's kind of like a strawberry ice cream or milkshake colour. Even if you wanted to wear this with jeans, or with a skirt, maybe you tuck it in slightly at the front, I think this is quite nice. Anyway, that is everything that I've got to show you. I hope that you enjoyed watching. And what else? I feel like that's it. I've covered sizing and everything like that. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.